offline. Looks like we are offline. So I really just want to, oh, YouTube, I'm up. Cool. Should go to YouTube on my phone. Just so I have it. Your channel. Just so I have it. Your channel. What up, Fort? What up, Fort? Okay, let me turn that off. Alright, so I think I want to just try to animate. You're still playing, huh? Even though my screen is off. Oh, I think it's off now. Okay. Alright, so I think I just want to animate maybe like the Christmas thing. I think I'll animate that maybe. Let's see, what's the easiest way to do this now? So this is actually the original, so let me make a copy of this. Just because this is the original and I want to keep this. Original. But this is why I haven't been live in a while, because I've been working on this tutorial. And you know what? I probably should have just put it on Skillshare. It was originally Skillshare, but I figured let me put it on YouTube and just charge like $1 for the stamp brushes, because it takes a lot of time to make stamp brushes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. He's adorable, I think. But it takes a lot of time to make the stamp brushes, so I made all these brushes, all these stamp brushes. But I'm noticing that it doesn't really convert. Like, people won't like spend the $1 for the stamp brushes, even though I thought people really liked stamp brushes. So I spent a lot of time on this tutorial, but I think I might just, when I do spend a lot of time on them, I'll just put them on Skillshare, because I think people are they're more willing to just take part in the tutorial. So I also might take this one off of YouTube and just make it for Skillshare, because I do want people to like enjoy it. And if $1 is going to be the barrier for entry, then no one's going to get the brushes or do the tutorial, then I'll just put it on Skillshare. But we'll see how it goes. Might be a lesson learned to just stick to Skillshare and just do shorter videos with YouTube, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, you can see my candle in the background too. I don't know why this camera is so dark. This camera is super dark. I don't know how to change. I wonder if I can change some settings on it. Let's see. This is a Nozomi, just like a cheap USB camera. But I am curious if, let's see if I can go to, I am curious if I can make it look better without having it in my room be super, super bright. But the problem is I don't know how to do it on OBS. I don't really see anything that's going to help me, unfortunately. Properties. Yeah, I don't really see anything that's going to help me. Oh well. That's okay. I'm getting smooth with that. I'm learning how to like switch back and forth between stuff. Okay, so let's see. So here's the snow. The snow would be cool if I could make the snow like falling, but I feel like that would be kind of difficult to do, unfortunately. Oh, but I think I might know a way to do that. Maybe. There might be a way to do that. So let me try to animate this snow. So if I let me figure out what I want the background to be. So most of these things are solid. I can get rid of this one. So it might just be better to go ahead and, do I want to keep the shadows and everything? Because if I don't keep the shadows, then I can like move these candy canes and stuff too. But I do kind of like the shadows. So you know what I'll do? I'm not going to use the shadows for this animation because I'll have more leeway if I don't include the shadows. So I'm just going to get rid of this, and then I'm going to darken up the background sort of like I had it. So I'm just going to darken up the corners just because I like that sort of vignette, vintagey look. Makes the snowflakes look really cool too. Okay, so that's the background, and I don't think I'll be able to animate the snowflakes either. That might be too much that I can do on Procreate. But for the snow, let's see. So I'm going to make a background just so I can see the snow. We'll make it a darker blue. Excuse me. I'll get rid of this just so we have those 3 layers. I'll put on animation assist. So now we should have these 2 layers. Right, okay. So now I'm going to make this the background. Oh man, iPad recommendations, it's hard because like I'm always going to initially just say get the latest and greatest because they're all really good. Up until the beginning of this year, I was using a 2015 iPad Pro. So I guess my advice would be to get an iPad Pro if you want to use Procreate. It doesn't have to be the latest year, but just get an iPad Pro. They can all use Procreate. You'll be good. But I do a lot with Procreate, and I make tutorials and do all these videos and everything like that, and animations. So I definitely got the iPad Pro, and the latest and greatest. You can't go wrong. Yeah, the stamp brushes make it easier. You know, that's one thing that I kind of struggled with is like I wanted to do certain tutorials, but it's really hard to have people draw things and then do a whole tutorial based on a drawing that's going to look different than what I'm doing. So, and I noticed a lot of other people do the stamp brushes as well. They're really fun to make, and so like I enjoy making them. It's just I don't really have enough of a following, I guess, so people don't really buy them. But like personally, I thought the gingerbread man was super cute. I thought people would be into it by now, but I don't know. YouTube's weird. YouTube is funny like that. So we have some snow here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to alternate. Alternate? Will that work, you think? I'm going to try to alternate the snowfall. Maybe that will work. Let's try it. So I'm going to go to my elements brush, do driven snow, and I'm going to make, why do I feel like it's, so I'm going to do more snow there, I'll make a new layer and do more snow. And then do a new layer and do more snow. So I'm thinking if I do this, it might just look like snow is falling. Let's see. Let me make this a background. It does look like the snow is falling. On Etsy, Maybe I should. I don't, but maybe I should. I've never really used Etsy, but I'm gonna look into it. I never really thought about it in the context of people buying Procreate brushes. So this definitely needs more snow. Yeah, that's the thing is I feel like the iPads are I feel like they're gonna consistently just keep coming out. So for me, I just spend I spend the. I mean, it's not really you're not really cheaping out because honestly they're all good. Like I was using the late 2015 one up until the beginning of this year, end of last year. So it's gonna work, but I just get the latest and greatest because I want to have mine for at least like 5 or 6 years. Unless I'm like balling unless I'm like balling and I can just buy the new ones. But I take care of my equipment. I take care of my stuff. So I plan on keeping it for a long time. So that's why I usually get the more expensive one because I'm going to have it for like 5 or 6 years. And at least now, like I'm making a little bit of money coming back, like on Skillshare and things like that. So that sort of like helps me not feel too bad about it. Okay, so this actually looks pretty good. It might be cool to play around with the snowflakes. Let's just try it. Let's see what happens. I still think it's gonna look gingerbread. I think it's gonna look a little bit too but I kind of just want to see what this looks like. If we just sort of like mess around with sizes and stuff like that. I'm going to try to do this fairly quickly. I'm probably going to have to wind up erasing all of these, but that's okay. I just want to see how they look. Maybe it'll look cool. I don't think I feel like I would have to do a lot of different variations to make them look sufficiently non like I feel like we'll see the pattern too easily and it won't look natural at all. All right, let's see how that looks. Interesting. Obviously, still doesn't really look. I probably could have just used the little ones. The little ones actually might work. But I just wanted to try that out and see how that looked. Did I get them all? Nice. I think I got them all. But I could do something like this. So I could take one and then like go like this. Little Miss Devil, what's up? Sorry, I missed all you guys' messages. Let me see if I can get rid of. I don't think I need this little window. So I'm just using this app called Restream. I've never used it before, but I'm using it now, and it actually is pretty good. One person is watching on Twitch, 10 on YouTube, which is cool. And I got some new people that I haven't seen. Oh, how do I get rid of? There we go. So welcome. Shirijit. I know, little Miss Devil. I recognized your icon immediately. I was like, wow. My stream is completely black on Twitch. Interesting. Not good. But thanks for letting me know. I gotta figure that out. So my stream is black on Twitch, huh? I wonder what that's all about. Well, I just found this app so I could stream on Twitch and what's up, Alex Dragon? Is my stream still black? I hate that's annoying. I wish it would work. So I'll have to fix my Twitch thing if apparently it's not working. So I'm not sure how to do it right now, unfortunately, because I don't even think I have the Twitch app on my phone. Twitch. But I could go on the computer. I wish I could I need to figure out how to set up the computer so you can see what I'm doing. I don't know if that would be interesting, but have I done that? You can probably see my stuff now. Let's see.
Coca-Cola, I'm capable of being
Online. Okay, so all right, so can you guys see my oh, this is so annoying. So were you guys able to see my screen? Were you able to see my Twitch screen? Because otherwise I don't want to just be like looking at the camera. That might be kind of interesting to at least see what I'm doing, but I don't know. Maybe that's just as boring. Wait, where's my other? Oh, here it is. Keep your account secure. So how do I... Okay, so I'm live. But I don't see the video or anything. I'll watch now. What's up, Alex? Oh, Fort. So let me know if this stream is working. I'm not sure what I can do. There's like no, my tags are like not working. Settings, advanced, pop out player. Joke video is offline. Why am I offline? I don't understand. Oh, it might, maybe because I did a different key. Oh, I don't know. All this stuff is so confusing. I'm back, dude. The stream is still black, but you're streaming on YouTube too? I'm gonna watch it there then. Yeah, I'm definitely on YouTube. YouTube is definitely working. It's just weird that Twitch isn't working. That was like one of the main things that I wanted to do was custom browser docs, stats, restream channels. Okay, so let me see if I can. Yeah, it still says offline on Twitch. Now it says online, but it keeps going back to sending data. So I don't know if that's good or bad. Why am I offline? Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna have to give up on this for now, unfortunately. It's really annoying though. I really wanted to do both, but there's just like, I don't know what these issues are with Twitch. The stream is working. I don't know. If anyone knows what might be the issue, then, let me know. Sorry for this random screen. But it does say I'm online here, which is weird. Okay, too much snow. I do like this thing, but I don't have enough layers to make it not. Okay, so we have a little bit of snow, so that is nice. So if I want to make him, okay, so I know another thing that we can animate. Let's practice animating this Merry Christmas. So if I want to animate this, maybe like, so I'm going to duplicate it, and then I'm going to Gaussian blur it. Oh, I have the itchy nose, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll put this behind. Okay, so I'm gonna merge. I'm trying to figure out how I want to animate this. Maybe just back and forth, like green and red. I think that would be nice. But let me take animation assist off so I can actually see what this looks like. It's actually not bad. So I'm going to duplicate this. Maybe if I get like 2 frames of a little bit of a difference. Like maybe if I make this blurred more. Let me just group these. And then make this blurred more. Oops, I keep going to hue saturation. Sorry, I got my hand in front of the mic like a dum-dum. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, so maybe I can do something like this. Let me flatten this. Let me keep one of these safe and out of the way in case I need it again. So I'll flatten this. So let's turn on animation assist again and just see. Hold for 5 beats. Make it faster. Okay, still a little weird, but it might work. So I'm gonna duplicate each one and then maybe just turn these green. So let me alpha lock them all. Pick a green, a Christmas green, Christmassy green, okay, so multi-streaming. Let me go back to these. Aurora, what's up? It is kind of hard animating, but the thing that I like about it is it just makes me I like using Procreate, so I just try to do everything in Procreate. It's kind of fun to just like do everything there, kind of thing. So I'm trying to make like a movie for about an hour. I'm not sharing because I didn't have enough subscribers. Like an animated movie or like a real movie. It's either way, it's a lot of work, but I know how you feel too with like, sharing things when you don't have like the following you want. It's weird because like, it's even like my videos and stuff like that. Like I see other people that just like get like thousands and thousands of views like so easily, and I'm just like, I wish I had that. Like I wish, like I don't know what to. I'm still trying to figure out what I. Luckily, like all this stuff is fun. So like at least like going live and all this stuff is really fun. But man, some people just like they just put out anything and they just get like thousands and thousands of views, and it's like I gotta whatever niche they have in the algorithm, I need to slide in there fast. An animated movie, that's awesome. An hour, that'll be tough. Definitely doable. You just have to do it in different sections. You just have to do it in different canvases. And then probably a lot of editing in whatever you edit in, whatever program you use to edit. Okay, so let's see what we can do with these things. Okay, so I kind of like that, actually. But we'll hold this one for 15 beats. So we'll hold this one for 15 beats as well. What is this? How did you get in here? Why is there a random snowflake layer? There's like a random snowflake layer that, oh, here it is. I see you, stupid. Okay, so we have that. I don't even really know how I can make that work. I might have to save all these in like as GIFs. and then just like put it together. I don't know how I can do it actually in Procreate. Unless I was just to make... Okay, so if I was going to try to merge these together, I guess I could... Let's see what it looks like if I just have the two brightest ones, or maybe the two middle brightest ones. Like maybe I don't need the gradient. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like if it's just these two. Oop. Let's use the ones that it's like 15 frames. That's a little more natural, actually. That's way more natural. So let me just get rid of these other layers. The only problem is these are 15 frames each, so I'm going to bring them down to 1. Okay, so we have how many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to group all these and then duplicate. That's how I copy like a lot of layers. Like if I'm working with a lot of layers, that's how I like make a ton of layers of it. I just copy the group and then copy them all out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So let me group them. Duplicate the group. So now we have enough so I can put 1 on each group. That should be good. So I'll take these out of the group. And I'll take these out of the group. Take these out of the group. Delete, delete. Okay, so now 5, 6, 7. Super boring, I know. I don't think there's an easier way to do this. Is that 15 yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so now I need to put 1 underneath each layer, and then I'll merge those layers. So that will give me my 1 frame. Oh, I'm like going way too high up. A darker color for the green, huh? Oh, you know what? No, I guess it is very bright, actually. Oh, I probably should have. Well, we can work that out. I probably do need to make it darker green. But we'll work that out. It might look better when we have a different background too. So let me put the background in. That might look better. Still quite bright. Okay, but yeah, I'll work that out. Good looks though. It does look better with the navy background. And you know what? I could change this. Why don't I put the green so I can actually see the green? That would be smart. Sometimes I don't do the smart thing. Yeah, no, I've used a couple of dedicated animating things, but I find that honestly, like since I only dabble in animation, it's easier for me to just use the program that I'm most familiar with. But also, I just like the features that Procreate has. Like, I feel like I used, what was the one called that I used to use? It was some animation app, but it was so hard for me to color in each frame. So I wound up making an animation, but it was so hard to sort of figure out how to work it, and I was really only doing it for fun, so it was tough. That's what I mostly use Procreate for like smaller animations for the most part. Okay, so let's see, where were we? We were on 1 million green animations. And I don't know why I'm like bringing them from the bottom. Well, I should just duplicate them. But I've already started, so I feel like I can't abandon these green ones that I have at the bottom. It'd be cool if they had something like this and they had audio, so I could just hear everyone talking. That'd be great. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, I think that's good for now. So now for the red one, we'll bring that up. I also suspect, I guess it doesn't look like it's losing any quality, but Procreate sometimes isn't the best with like copying things over and over again. Or I should say, raster isn't really great at that. But for everything that Procreate lacks, I still got to hand it to it, man. This program it's just made art so much more fun to me. Like, there was a point where I really wasn't creating that much. It just wasn't really convenient for me to kind of do what I wanted to do. So, and actually, when I first started doing digital art, I was working with Adobe Illustrator Draw, and I was also working with Metabang Paint. I think Metabang Paint is when I did my first draft of my children's book with that application. And it was okay. But once I started using Procreate, I never really looked back. Okay, so we have our... So let's just see how this looks. did 15 frames, so like maybe we could slow it down a bit. Or maybe I'll need to like add some more layers of snow or something. 'Cause I'm never really sure. I know there's technical ways to figure out like how many frames you need or whatever, but I just eyeball it. I don't really know the ins and outs of animation at all. I just want it to look good, and that's it. Okay, so I want the snow to be behind. I want the snow to be in front of the words. I would love it if I could pinch, but my fingers, I don't know if I just have fat fingers, but it's so hard to like pinch 2 layers like this. It's like, oh, it's working all right now. Until I said something. But I'll just do it this way. Fingers are too fat. It gets kind of hypnotic when I have to keep doing a batch action like this. Oh, also speaking of you guys are going at it. Yo, thanks for coming by, Mr. Momoro Nizaike and Co. I appreciate it. Oh, that would be an amazing feature. That would be an amazing feature. If you could hit copy and be like, I want 10 copies of this. That would actually be amazing. The devs should get on that. Real talk. Man, I thought I was almost done. I still got all these stupid layers. Well, I mean, look. It feels Christmassy so far. It feels Christmassy to me. Definitely feels Christmassy. Okay, so we have that. I feel like excuse me. You could probably hear that. I apologize. That's one of the best features that I've heard. They definitely need that. Okay, so I kind of want to. See, now I get so many ideas. So let me get it. I'll use that as my safety. And this one, do I want them to? I think I might. I think I. Okay, so this is going to be my base. These snowflakes I should put on the background. I think. I want to add those to the background. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, it's white, so you can't really tell where it is. So that's good. So I get that out of the way. So this is going to be our base one. And let's see if I duplicate it. So here is where we can start doing some animation. So maybe we'll start with moving these a little bit. Let's just see how this, let's just experiment here. So I'm going to duplicate what I just did. I got to change this so I only have one onion skin, I think. 2 onion skins. Okay. And then I can come back. Once I have this, I can just come back and animate the gingerbread man. Like maybe making him blink, maybe moving his arms like up and down. That'd be kind of cute. The only problem is it's moving kind of fast, so this might cause this to move very fast. So before I do too many, I'm going to go ahead and test this out and just see how fast they're moving, because it might be a bit jarring. So I'm going to go ahead and merge these just so I can test it out, and then I'll just undo everything. So I'll have to wait for the beginning. So they're a little fast. They're a little fast. So I think I can make them going a little bit slower. And I think that'll work. So we'll just move. Oh, wait a minute. That's the base one. So let me rename this one so I don't forget. That's the base one. And then we'll duplicate above that. That's what we'll animate all of these above. So this one can just move a little bit. I think I'm gonna put my chat in front of me so I can see it. I was watching a reptile documentary, and then I was like, experience with the hand moving, like saying hi. Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like I might just do the hand. I might do the arms going up and down, and then the head, like maybe him blinking. Just keep it simple like that. I think that'll work. I'm gonna try to. Oh, that's me. That's me talking. Okay, so this might be easier to. Might be easier to just see everything if I can do it this way. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we did our first one. I'll try to do this fairly quickly because animation can be so tedious. But that's one thing about live, is it kind of keeps me from. I mean, I guess I do lollygag, but it keeps me. It makes me work faster than sometimes I would, because you guys are like my supervisors, calling me out for all the what I should be doing. Okay, so maybe I can actually make them go faster. Now that they've turned a little bit, maybe then I will make them go faster and just do more of a motion. And actually with this, I'm going to do a little motion blur. You know what? I probably should have, before I do the motion blur, I'm going to duplicate it and I'm going to bring the next one up. And then I'm going to do the motion blur on this one. Oh, it motion blurs the whole thing. Hold on. So let me select, what do I need to select? Not the leaf, not the leaf. So I need to select just the candy cane, not the gingerbread, and not the leaf. I want to do the complete stop, and then I'm going to like jiggle it a little bit. I'm going to try to like jiggle it. I want that little bit of like a jelly thing. I'm going to try. I'm not that great at it, but I want to try. All right, so now maybe I can motion blur just the candy canes. There we go. Okay, so now this one I can adjust. Oh, but you know what? I don't want it to really hit his hand. So I think this is going to be the stopping point because I don't want it to hit his hand. So this is the stopping point. And for the next one, we'll spin it a little bit more. So I'll spin it a little bit more for this one. So this will be like the forward, the through motion kind of thing, whatever it's called. So I'll do that, and oh, wait a minute. Wait, I don't know what I just did. This is the movement. This is the stop. This one is the one that should be forward. I don't know how I got messed up there. So this one is the forward motion. This one is the forward motion. And then I would like to select these without getting the gingerbread or the leaf. And then I would like to use Liquify and try to cheat a little bit of a bounce here. So stopping, so that side would be going up. This side will be coming down like this. Oh wait, just stopped. Yeah, that side would be going down. This would be going backwards. That's correct. This would be going up. Oh no. So just a little bit. And I just want to edit this, but I got to get further away from the thing. There we go. So just a little bit more. Okay, so now I'll duplicate the one before that as the base, and so it's here and here. I'll duplicate this one again, bring it up, and now let's see. Alright, I might have forgot where I am. So it's like this, spin, stop, a little bit extra. Okay, so this should be this can be a little bit of the opposite way, I think. A little bit of the opposite way. And just a little bit. And then this should be the solid point again. So we're still in green, huh? I don't know if I should make it... Maybe we'll make them turn back in the red. I feel like that gives us some room to like do some other animations if we want to. Okay, so maybe we can just use the other animations for now. I would do snow on leaf, but I think I've already bit off more than I can chew. I'll be right back. I'm going to go 10-1. That's to the bathroom. I'll be right back. But since I can leave you with something interesting to look at, I think. Can I? Let's see. And there's no cats outside. So I'll be right back. Hold that thought. I'll leave this animating for now. Actually, that's probably super annoying. No, that's still super annoying. I'll just go to the bathroom. Oh, it smells like Christmas in here. That would have been a good idea, actually. That would have been such a good idea. That's a smart plan. I will do that next time. Play a nice time lapse. Duh. So many great ideas. So many great ideas. I think I need to get like a sleeve to make this bigger. I just feel like this pencil's a little bit small. I wish it was a little bit bigger. Like, I actually prefer... Where's the old one? I like the old one better. I like the round. It just feels better. And I think I need... Yeah, I definitely need... The black one is fatter, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I need to get those, like... I need to get some of those thingies that you stick on that look kind of silly. But I think I definitely need them. Okay, so where were we? Where were we? So before we go any further, I guess I might as well merge them and just make sure they look good. I think, right? Because otherwise, I could keep going and it could be garbage. Wouldn't be the first time. Merge, merge, merge. Merge, merge, merge all day long. I can't sing like I would normally be singing when I'm drawing. Ah, I like it. But I can't merge them because I need to use the gingerbread again, I think. Otherwise, I just have to... Maybe I'll just animate it again. That's probably the easier thing to do. Just animate it again, right? I think that's easier than, like, trying to figure all this out and duplicate it. I'll just animate the things again. Chadwick art? That's not my Chadwick art, is it? That's not my Chad, is it? So the layers, I don't know how many. I think it's like maybe around 100, maybe. I think I use 3000 by 3000 pixels, 300 dpi. I think I have like maybe 85 or something like that, or 90. But I never really think about it too much because I usually don't. Even if I get to the point where I need more layers, I'll just duplicate the canvas and merge what I can and like just keep going. But I'm not sure on the exact numbers on that. And there's some people that like know the numbers and know math and can make like charts and stuff. I'm way too lo-fi. Oh shit. Oh, that is my Chad. What up, dude? I didn't recognize your YouTube icon. It's my man coming through. Let's see here. Okay, so I think these look good. This will be our base. So let me rename this base, just so I remember again. Even though I will bring that down. So this is the base, but I don't think I want the candy canes to go back immediately. So there's two things that I could just pause on this layer, but the only problem with that is then the snow and everything would pause too. So I think I actually just need to have like a few layers of just the regular not moving. Like, I think that's good. And then the next one I'll start moving again. So this one will start moving the candy cane back. And we'll do it a little bit at a time. My other account. Screen information. Alright, so let's see. Incognito. I ain't mad at you. It's a rough scrabble in these streets. I know where to go. Canvas information layers. 83 maximum layers. This one's 4,000 by 3,000 pixels. I forgot. Usually I do 3,000 by 3,000, but I wanted to fill the screen because I was making the video, so there you go. Okay, so I did that one. So we'll move this a little bit more. Sometimes I forget even which direction I'm supposed to be going in. That's how great of an animator I am. I can slowly animate a candy cane and forget which direction I'm going. That's the level of skill we're dealing with here. Okay, we'll do one more slow layer. And then we'll do, because I want it to pause at the back end as well. So now I'm going to start my speedy layer. Okay, so this one can be fast. And I think I want to put it wherever I want to end. Oh, actually I need to match up the ending, don't I? I want to match up the ending. So I'm going to copy the base. I'm going to name this one original, so I don't forget. So I'm going to duplicate the original one and bring it up to the one that we're working on. That way I can adjust these correctly and bring it back to the beginning. So, oh. So it's slow, so it's somehow it moved down. That's unexpected. So I'm gonna have to you know what I'll do? I'll go like this. And then I think I'll try to stretch it, and I'll try to snap it back in the right place. I think that's my only option. I feel like that's my only option right now, since it somehow moved down so far just to make my life harder. Okay, so I want to make this I'm going to move the original layer up, and then I'm going to duplicate this, because this is going to be our base for when it lands. This one is going to be motion blurred. Okay, motion blur. We'll do a diagonal. So that one's going to be motion blurred. Now this one, I think will stretch. I'm going to duplicate this and bring it up, since I'm going to come back to this one. But this one I'm going to stretch. So I'm going to select this guy, and I'm going to do freeform, and I'm going to start to, you know what, I'm just going to use Liquify. I think Liquify would be easier. So I'm going to sort of stretch this. So that will go this way, that will go this way. And make sure I'm on the right gingerbread layer. I think I am, yes. And now I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to try to stretch it as well. So the reason why I'm going to stretch it is I'm going to try to make it look like when it snaps back in place, that it's snapping back to the original position. I don't know if this is going to work, but... Oh man, you taking a look at my old videos? Yeah, it was a long time ago. I was a young man. Young man. Man, I wish I would have like kept up and like started doing this stuff and like really kept up with YouTube back then. You know, there wasn't like all this like easy monetization type stuff, or else I would have taken advantage of it. I probably would have been balling. Okay, so that's the stretch. Why is there so many onion frames? I only want 2. So that's the stretch, and this is the original. I guess I could just use the original, to be honest. So this is the stretch. Stretch. There. And then back to the original. Maybe that works. That actually could work. It might look a little funny, but I think it could work. Maybe I'll just use the original, I think. So this goes there. Maybe I'll stretch it a little bit the opposite way. Oh, I don't want to drag my gingerbread man. So maybe if I just stretch this the opposite way, it'll help. It'll help it a little bit. Okay, and then this should be the regular. And then we can just duplicate the regular one. and have at least a few frames of it not moving. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with this so far. I think it's how I want it. Let's go ahead and merge. Oh wait. Wait. I noticed is the snow always in front of him? It is. The snow is always in front of him. So that's going to make it increasingly difficult to make him blinking and stuff. So maybe I'll just make him blinking here. Maybe I'll try to make him blinking here. It's going to be tough too. So I think the easiest way to do it would honestly just be to, let me make a new layer above this. Let me turn off. Maybe I need to just do it right on this layer. I think I know what I need to do. I need to turn animation assist off and then just go to this layer. And then make a new layer and do the hard work. Sometimes you can get away with it. Like if I was... There's easier ways for me to do this, but sometimes I just got to do the hard work. And just... And sometimes I would do it like a midway blinking, but I think I'm just gonna do. You know what? I'll just no. I'll redraw this. I'll redraw his eyelash thingy as well. Let me get that color, bro. Let me get the color. Whatever color this is supposed to be. So maybe you know what? I'm gonna try to use the noise brush. Faves, where's noise? Because I feel like that might help kind of mask this a little bit. Okay, so let me just try to, so I want to kind of match, I don't want it to be that out of place, so I'm just going to sort of try to color match everything, and maybe I'll even smudge, do some smudging. Oh no, but this thing is behind it, isn't it? Okay, so let me see what noise does to this layer. It's actually not too bad, to be honest with you. It's actually not too terrible, to be honest. But this needs to be a little lighter, so let me go to my noise brush again. and just try to match. Make this a little lighter up here. That could actually work. So now I'll just keep it simple and the eyes move. I should. Well, if they did do that, all I would do is I would go to a different I would go to one of the other layers and I would just select inside of his face, and then I would just copy and paste the eyes. Because I have had that happen before. Only it wasn't Procreate, it was just me. Sometimes I'm dumb and I'll go out of a project like a dum-dum. Okay, so I made them really wonky. But I don't feel like doing it again. I should have did it on a different layer if I wasn't silly. Okay, let me try to make this straight. Well, I guess I'll just do it this way. Okay, so I don't know if I need 1 or 2 layers to be blinking, because the blink might be too fast with just 1. So we'll make our blinking layer, and then I think I'll just save this. I'll save this for later. Unless I just want to do 2 blinking layers, two blinks. Yeah, if I didn't have the eyes like this, it would be like if I was doing it in the layers, I could just move the eyes easily. But since they're flat, I feel like it's too much work to make the eyes move, unfortunately. But I actually love making the eyes move on my little characters. Did I already? Yeah, I did. I think he's just going to have 1 frame of blinking. Or do we want to make him having 2? Let me see how fast this is. Let me go back to animation assist. Let's see how fast this is. I think he might need 2. He might need 2 layers of blinking eyes. He feels like a 2 frame eye blinker. Oh, see, now I kind of do want to make the eyes move. But I want to make the arms move, really. It would be a lot of work to make the arms move, though. Only because, like, since I have this, like, texture, it just would be too much work, I think, to make the arms move. If it was flat, then I could do it. It might actually be easier for me to do the eyes. But I think I'm just going to... I gotta say goodnight to my honeybee. It's Bedtime. Bedtime. I should have saved the blink. Shouldn't I have? Let me copy this and then merge it down. So at least I have the blink saved. I'll put it down here for safekeeping in case I want to make him blinking in another frame. Excuse me, in another frame. And I think I'm just going to merge these. Unfortunately, there's not that much I can do since he is, so he has that texture, so it's not like I can just draw over it. I need to do a whole, like, cover-up job on every frame, and that would just take forever. But I think this was a really fun little exercise. I really love how easy it was to do the snow. It actually looked really cool. Stream glitched. Not good. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. I think it's cute. Just gives it a little bit of like flavor. Oh, and let me just play with the different settings. So that's the lower frame rate. Do a fast frame rate. But then his blinks are very... Anyway, so I think that came out pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Just like, it would be fun to do his eyes. I do agree. I'm getting ideas, if you're wondering what I'm doing. But I think I need to be happy with that. My man Chad in the stream. How did you actually know that I was streaming? Did you just like randomly see via YouTube? I always wonder like how people like know that I'm on the stream. Let me save this. Save to files. You're gonna make me go through all this? Gingerbread snow. Why isn't it just... That's fine. I'm also going to send it to my computer, I think. Wait, let me find it. You know, there's one thing I don't like about Macs. Is like sometimes I don't know where stuff goes. Like it just saves to a random spot, and it's like they don't want you to find it. Library. Is it here? Where does stuff go? I just don't get it. Or maybe I'll find it in here, in files. Gingerbread animation. I don't need you to import. I don't need you to import. This is me fighting with my technology. Share, airdrop. Computer. Yo, this is really dark. Why did this get so dark? That's very strange. Let me unplug and replug in and see what happens. From your other channel. Damn. It's like the phone is dark. Maybe it's just... What are you doing? What are you doing, phone? And how do I get to this frickin'... No, this is bright. Clean HDMI paused out. What are you talking about, bro? Okay. Oh, damn. The capo is back. The capo is back. Alright, so now I gotta figure out how to get my stream back. Because it's like paused now, I see. But it might not work, so I might just have to like restart it. Thank you, Fort. I appreciate you. You know, sometimes it's like I know some things are just not going to be interesting, but I'm like, I'll just come on and see what happens. Sometimes I don't quite know what I'm going to do. But I find it, I don't know. It's kind of nice because it takes away from I mean, there's a certain kind of pressure, but it also takes off a certain kind of pressure the more you get used to just like people watching what you're doing while you're drawing. So there's that. But if I wanted to, no, I think I flattened him out even here. Even here I think he's flat. Yeah, he's flat. He's flat. No eyes today. But that snow was fun though. That snow was real fun. Is there anything else I want to do? I think I'm just gonna chill. Maybe like watch some TV or something. I don't think I'm gonna do any more art, any more drawing. Have you ever thought of quitting YouTube since you started on Procreate on YouTube? Oh, you mean like not doing the streams or like not doing any more tutorials? Is that what you mean? Make sure this isn't too bright. How does this look? Oh, it does look a little weird. Let me change the settings here. I don't know what settings I picked, but those really help. Oh, restream telling me I got 100 messages. That's cool. I never no, I mean I like YouTube. I mean I'm finally to the point where there was a long time where I wasn't really making I was making like not really any money. I haven't really gotten like any decent checks or anything from YouTube, but now like the more I post, like I can kind of see how, you know, it's like there's a nice little amount of money at least coming back. So it seems much more worth it now, but it's still like you just have to be really consistent, I think, with YouTube. That's because you need to get your butt in bed. Don't be waking up early eating oats from buckets with your mom. Sleep in, relax, and just take it easy because it's bedtime. It's actually past bedtime, so get to sleep. Love you, babe. We'll chat tomorrow after a nice long sleep, and put some sweetener in your oats, please. I think I have a Christmas tree in my brush pack. Holla. I can make Christmas. So now that I know how to make Christmas, I can make I mean, I could do that. Big facts. I guess I could have just masked out. I could have just drew the shapes and done it that way. But that's another one of my problems is I get stuck on this thing and then it's 4 a.m. and I've been getting headaches. I'm pretty sure because I haven't been getting enough sleep, which is annoying. You know what? I want to toast this. So, let's toast this. Is anything happening here? Is anything happening? What's going on? Here we go. I probably should have used it. Oh no, it kind of looks like it's toasted. You know, and I've been drinking a lot of sparkling water because I don't hydrate. Like I don't really. It's hard for me to drink water. Like I have to like force myself to drink water, but I can like being on sets all the time. Like I like to drink that sparkling water, like Zelta flavored. I like it now. I never liked it, but like they always had it on sets. Always had it on sets. So now they got me drinking Zeltza. But it's good because I need to hydrate. I'll be tripping. But when I was younger, like I would say that I drank like a gallon of water. A gallon of water in like a year. That's about it. I used to never drink water. Hated this stuff. Didn't understand how people could drink it. Oh, the days of being young and dumb. Not that I really love it. I like it when it's ice cold. But I definitely drink it much more often now. In my old age. It's nice. That's nice. Got our little cookie there. You know what? Let's do a little something here. See, now I'm gonna have to make an actual tutorial because this definitely doesn't count as a tutorial. Add lemon. Add your lemon drop to the water. I'll show you what I drink in a second. I'll show you what I get down with. Yeah, let's just. We'll hue saturate this. You know what? We're gonna make this real dark. Stop playing games with me. We're gonna make this real dark and rich. We're gonna alpha lock it back up, fill it. We're gonna do the drop shadow thing. Whoops, wrong. Whoops. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh, wait, it moved? I'm so confused now. How did it move? There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that actually looks nice. That actually looks nice without it being blurred. Let's see how it looks blurred. Oh, it might look a little nicer blurred. I think it looks a little more natural. That will be cute. I like that. I like that with the cookies. And let me bring this over because I feel like I don't want it to look like it's above. I don't want to look like it's floating. So I feel like I need to make this so it's actually, yeah, something like that. Maybe we'll shave a little bit off. Sometimes I get overzealous. But I just don't want it to look like it's like floating. And there's always this like thing where it makes it look like there's like a light line. It kind of bugs me sometimes. But actually I want to see if I want to see if this kind of 3D thing that I do, I wonder how that will actually make it look. So let's experiment. I usually do this with like a lot of 3D style, like the characters, like you do the shadow and then you make like that nice like bounce. Even though the bounce would technically be blue, because it's a blue, the light will be bouncing off the blue background. It actually does look kind of nice actually. Just gonna give it a nice 3D look. That's kind of pretty. I feel like I want to use the red. Maybe I'll even make it a little lighter. Get crazy with it. No, this red is... I don't think this red really works. this cookie be colored in? I feel like it would be colored in like that. But this red, though, this red is tripping. That's definitely more of a Christmas red. So I'll take my eraser and just sort of... Why isn't it erasing? What is happening? Was I not on eraser? Oh, I'm on like airbrush or something. What's going on? There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make this into a tutorial. Which is another reason that I made all these brushes. Now, do I want to just... Maybe, does it need to be down here? Or should I leave that? I think it's better off, I think. Apps like Procreate for Windows. Honestly, I haven't used a Windows machine in eons. So I'm not certain. I mean, people do use... No, but that's not Windows, I don't think. I was going to say, I know people use Photoshop, but I feel like they use like those huge tablets. I don't think they use like... But I don't think those are Windows. I feel like they're just like their own kind of like standalone tablets. Oh, you know what else I need? I need to give him a little bit of this. That hint of like light back there. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm broke. Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, I would get a used iPad Pro. I mean, I was using a 2015 last year, up until the beginning of this year. So, and they got it. I mean, that's the end of 2015. I guarantee you can get one for not very expensive. Procreate is $15. It's well worth it. It is well worth it. But yeah, just get a used one. It's these machines, like, I mean, as long as you're not doing anything crazy, like even on the 2015, I was using Nomad Sculpt, which is like a 3D app. So I know I was putting that thing through its paces, and it was fine. I was able to run the 3D app. So I know that, I know that it'll work. I don't know why this is bothering me so much. These little details. That's much better. That was bugging me. Okay, so for the cookie, I'm going to do... This is going to be such a cool tutorial. But it is going to be weird that I'm going to be doing the tutorial again. I'm going to go close up so you can see this texture. Clip Studio Paint. Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. But I like the messiness of like the stuff. I feel like it shouldn't be just as perfect. I still like that handheld. I still like that looseness of like drawing certain things, which is another reason that I really like Procreate versus Illustrator, which is fine. Illustrator is fine, but I still like the the ability to just draw things. You know what I mean? Like I don't want everything to be so clinically precise like it is in Illustrator. But I mean, so obviously some things that's what it's for. Some things it's definitely worth it. Makes more sense that it should be like that, but not really for the stuff that I do. Okay, so we have that, and maybe I want to put some cream colored. Is this the cream color that I've been using? I feel like I want it even more creamy. What other? Ooh. We could use these, but these are a little too perfect. I think we need like messier little. Maybe they should be green. Oh, maybe they should be green. I'm not really feeling them. I'm definitely not really feeling that. Squiggles? Maybe they need squiggles instead? I want this to be more buttercreamy. How would I even do squiggles on here? I really don't know how the Illustrator is the devil. With the times that I've used it, I hated it. Well, I didn't hate it on the iPad. I thought it was great on the iPad, and I actually really, really liked it. And then I realized that you have to bring it over to the desktop, and that you have to have the whole subscription, and you need to bring it to the desktop. And after that, like, I was done. I was like, this is a farce. But yeah, I don't like it at all. I don't think that looks good. It's actually not bad, but maybe like a snowflake type thing might look cool. Ooh. It gets really bright when I bring it out. I have to remember not to do that. But I thought I had it so I shouldn't do that anymore. Yeah, okay. Merry Christmas, Manio. Merry Christmas. Did I do this? Oh, I did do it on its own layer. The snowflake actually looked cool. I do have snowflake stamps, but I don't know if I want to use those. It might be a little too clean. I feel like I just want to do squiggles. Oop. Use buttercream. Maybe something like that looks cool. maybe if we put like a green, let's see what the green looks like. Like a green as well. Felt like it wasn't sufficiently squiggly enough. So when you vectorize, is it as easy as just like tracing over it, or do you have to like use the beezers? Aren't they called beezers? You have to like do that manually? Ugh, even thinking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I hate it. I really, really hate it. Maybe we'll do like that. And then maybe we'll do 2 here. Ooh, maybe this would be nice if it was like the colors of those lights, maybe? I don't know what the colors are though. I feel like I just like the white. But like this is actually like this is quite enjoyable for me to just like sit and then figure out how to make something look the way I want it to look. Now I'm just experimenting with I think I might pull that other tutorial and put it on Skillshare because I want people to do it. I feel like these would be fun, and like I feel like YouTube people won't buy my brushes, so I feel like it's a bit of a waste. I like the bigger puss. Big facts. Big facts. That's exactly how I felt in Illustrator. So glad I don't have to mess with that anymore. Let's see how the brown looks. Kind of looks like chocolate. We'll do it on a new layer. But I really do it the same way in all my little characters. The same details. I usually don't make the eyes so far apart, so I'm curious how this is going to look. He looks funny looking. But this is usually how I work out my tutorials. Literally by just kind of messing around and seeing what works and what doesn't. But it's kind of cool that I can go through this process on a live video. The stakes are a little higher. Let me do some quick shadows. You know what? I should have before I made. You know what? That's fine. Excuse me. Let me duplicate this, and we'll make it. You know what? I'll just use this color, and then we'll move it over a little bit. Move it over a little bit, and then we'll do a nice little blur. It doesn't need to be that dark, so I'll just change the opacity. Because I don't want it to be that severe of a shadow. Okay, and now I'm just going to alpha lock this and darken this up just a little bit. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. Where do you live? So we'll just add a little bit of a shadow there. I probably could have made that. You know what? I think this is a little too. I feel like the shadow should be a little duller, not as rich. Because I kind of feel like the frosting and stuff, it should be a bit muted. I probably should do this on its own layer. So I'm going to go straight down instead of down and to the right. So I'll just add a little touch of color there. I think that looks good. These eyes, though. I don't think they're going to look better. I think I need to fix them. Because I think even if I was to do my little cute thing, they still look a bit funny. To Cal, Staten Island. I can catch when my eyes play tricks on me and stuff is not straight. I can never usually get it perfect, but I remember being out in Staten Island when they were filming Wu-Tang, see what happens if I... Just add some green. Well, I am a full-time hermit, so you most likely will never see me out in the real world. Because I usually at my desk. But you'll definitely see me on live. Big facts. I kind of like the little tiny one. It's cute. Let's see. I wonder if I just do these legit circles. Just want to see how this looks. I think I was supposed to go chill and relax. I don't know what happened. That's the business. Okay, let me... Let me experiment with this green again. I want Christmas cookies too. I actually have gingerbread. I do have gingerbread, but I have to like make it. But one of my friends, my fiance's old roommate, they're still good friends, and my fiance's old roommate's husband, we went to visit them, and he hooked me up with some gingerbread cookies and some gingerbread dough. So I'm looking forward to making that. You know what? I think I'm going to... I kind of want to drill through this, but I don't know if I want to do it. Whatever. Let me just start merging these layers. Oh, actually, I shouldn't merge that layer yet. Because this layer I want to add noise to as well. Oh, no, not that layer. I can merge this layer down. This layer I want to add noise to, since it's actually on the cookie. I think that's actually kind of nice. Let's see what it looks like with a little bit of love. Did I alpha lock? I did. Oh, I thought I alpha locked. What is happening? Oh, I put that on the wrong layer. So stupid. That's okay. So I'll just use this. Make it really light. So it won't show. Just use that color. Use that color against it. So we have that. Not really the color I wanted to, but that's okay. Then we have that. And these eyes are, why do these look so wonky? This one's a little close. Whoops. They should be even. They should be even, Steven. Okay, so that's good. I'll alpha lock the eyes. Make this a little darker. I don't know why I'm getting so detailed. If this is supposed to be a freaking Christmas cookie, it would never be this detailed. But I just can't help it. So I'll use this color. What is on this layer? Nothing. Okay, so let me do my patented I think this is an easier way to do this. Let me squint so I can really see it. I think that's what I want. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so now let me see if I want to keep the mouth here or bring it up or make it smaller. Actually, I think where it was good. I can probably clean it up a little bit. School tomorrow. All right, Fort. Have a good day at school. That's right, it is Sunday night, isn't it? What's up, France? Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, Fort. I added so much detail to this little lady. I feel like she needs... I like an excuse to add those white things because I think they look really cute, but they wouldn't be able to be the right size. Unless I made all of these small. And I feel like they wouldn't be that small. Maybe like X's, maybe? No. Let's see, what else is Christmassy? Maybe hearts? Hearts is actually kind of cute. Hearts is actually quite cute. And I actually have, I think I included a heart stamp. Now, what if we wanted to move our face? I wonder if it looks better up here, or maybe even smaller and up here. Or right in the middle, maybe. Maybe there. I don't know. But I guess this can just be one version. I like it. I think it's cute. So I'll just group it together. I do need to make this a little darker, don't I? And part of me wants to put that little light, that light shading on the side too. Well, mostly because it's just really fun to do. It gives everything that cool 3D look. Do this just so it's nice and soft. Let's see what it looks like. So we'll go with the regular red and then we'll go lighter. What's up, Purr? What's up, Chris? Smaller in the middle. Interesting. Interesting. Smaller in the middle. Okay, I'll test that out. I'll bite. I don't know. I'm like a sucker for that, like, white edge. I don't know if it fits or if it's just fun. Can you still see my oh, you can still see my candle in the back. Can't really see it that well. Make it a little bit brighter and see what happens. Really get that edge going. I just want to take a look and see how that affects it. That actually would be a cool short. Can you tell us about your camera setup? What's up, Almatra? My camera setup. Man, these cameras, let me tell you. So, why does this red look so weird? Maybe it's just the angle I'm viewing it at. I am going to put a little bit more on these guys. Just a little bit more here. So my camera setup is, so basically I'm using this is an iPhone 6S on a mount that you see here. What is that? Oh. So this is my mount. This is my iPhone 6S here on a mount, and I'm recording using Filmic Pro. So that's all that is. It's just an iPhone on the mount with the Apple's Lightning to HDMI, and then the HDMI cords going like along the end, along here into my Elgato 4K, Elgato Camlink 4K back there, and into the computer. This is just a regular USB camera that was like, I don't know, like $20 or something, $30 on Amazon or something. Oh, I'm super bright in this one now. It's too bright. I like it to be chill. CMYK. I find the red is dull in that profile. How do I even look to see where I'm at? I don't even know. Canvas information, color profile. I don't know. I never usually work in CMYK. I should sometimes. Like I make shirts and stuff, but I usually don't. I usually don't worry too much about it. That is cute, small and right in the middle. But I'm thinking about getting an iPhone 13 because when I make tutorials, when I make videos, the 6S is fine. It looks great. I can record in 4K, but the phone's only 16 gigabytes. It's only 16 gigabytes. So if I'm recording 4K, I can only record this. The phone's system takes up like 10 gigabytes, so I only have like 5. So I can only record for like 7 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. Then I have to bring it up, put it on the computer. Then I have to go back and record and bring it on the computer, delete it from the phone, delete it from the recently deleted. It's just a whole song and dance. And I wonder if the 13 will actually be clear when I'm doing live streams like this. This is really good, but I don't know. It might be even more clear. In a kitchen, the color of the background. Yeah, that would be really cute. That would be really cute. I kind of want to just put. I feel like I like the simplicity of this cookie. I hate when it does that. So you guys are witnesses. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it does that. Because it's not like I can go back. It's not like I accidentally hit undo. Sometimes things just disappear and it bugs me. It doesn't happen a lot, but it's annoying when it does. What's a good... I just want to test out some more simple... Doesn't really work. This is where we started. You know, like really simple, I think would be cute too. Oh, I messed up that eye a lot. Oh, and I don't even know why I'm doing the eyes on the actual layer. But since I am, then I might as well just... You know, there's something about like just really simple... Sometimes I just get into a nice little flow and I just kind of go with it. Actually, I wonder if our little trick will work. Let's see how our little trick works for this. I like how it's our little trick. Oh, I accidentally cut the mouth like a dum-dum. Who brought this guy here? I feel like they need to be even higher. But that takes away from... Like I feel like he's really happy. You right? I don't know, that just seems too low to me. But that mouth, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Actually, I know what I can do. Get out of here. Now, is this too low? Oh my god. Oh, I thought it was 153. I was gonna say I'm messing up. I feel like this needs to be smaller and up higher. Yeah, I'm thinking that it might be. Oh, my palm. But the thing is like, I can't recreate it. Like, I don't actually know. Because I have everything palm is off. So I don't actually know. I don't know what could have caused. So if I'm doing a shape and my palm is touching, my palm is moving, there shouldn't be anything that should erase the shape unless I hit undo. But if I hit undo, then I can always redo. That's the thing. So, actually, I don't even know if we're talking about the same thing. But before, when it just went away, it's like I'm drawing sometimes, and then it'll just disappear. But I can't hit redo, so it's not like I did anything. It's really weird. I'm in Brooklyn. I'm in New York. I always just assume everyone knows Brooklyn, but I guess everyone probably does know Brooklyn. Let's see if this makes it look any better. His eyes need work. Oop. Oop. Too big. The eyes are a little too far apart. I actually don't know how to pull this off to make it look like it's looking straight. I guess that works. Normally I would have like if I was doing a character, I would strike this shape through, so then I could just put the circle on the far side, like underneath the cookie, and then I could just move it around. But it's a little harder to do this way. This is the dumber way to do it, what I'm doing now. This is the much dumber way. Didn't I clear the eye? Why is it not clearing? Let's see what happens if we round these out. I feel like it doesn't really work with the cookie because these are so sharp. I don't feel like they should be sharp. I feel like everything needs to be round because round adds to the cute. And you want to achieve maximum cute. Always. You just want to get in that zen state of maximum cute. Yeah, I don't use screen protectors. I am now not really anti screen protector, but I just like. Actually, I should probably plug this thing in. I don't even know what we're working with here. I don't even know. How do I find? How do I see what? Oh, it's actually not doing too bad. 37%. Not doing too terrible. I wonder if I'm still even on Twitch. That Twitch, man, it was like working fine, and now it's all messed up. My eyes are getting dry. Okay. I do kind of like that, though. Why do I feel like, let me use this. I knew these didn't look straight. Let me do my little cheat sheet here. So I will make a triangle. I'll fill it. I'll lower the opacity. And then I'll just adjust all this because it's a little messed up. So, I mean, I guess I could just flip it, copy one side and flip it, but that's okay. I'll put in some legwork. So that's the equivalent of flipping the canvas, pretty much. I want these to be more cat-like. So let's see how silly it looks if they do look more cat-like. I think it looks better. Oh, way too big. I don't want it to be too sharp. Still has to maintain that roundness. See if that looks any better. And I like the way it looked before. It's a little more innocent, like this. Too much? Too much. Can't really see what I'm doing. So now you know why when I do tutorials, it takes forever on this back end of figuring out what I want. But it's also important because, like, when I make a tutorial, like, I really want it to be awesome. Like, I want it to look like a cuter character than what other people are making on their tutorials. I want mine to be cuter. So I hold myself at a really high standard. Of cuteness. Oh, yeah, I made the frog in... I did the frog in a Nomad Sculpt in 3D. I love that frog. It's my little guy. My little 3D masterpiece. I just finished... I have to change the lighting, but I modeled this in 3D too, which I think is kind of cool. It's a little dark. A little raccoon. I guess the cat's hungry. Anyway, so I don't know which eyes I like more. But I think I'm gonna, since I need to do something and polish this off, I think I'm just gonna go crazy and add like some side squiggles. I feel like this is a decent generic squiggle. Like, I feel like some like Scandinavian country that makes Saint Nicholas Christmas style cookies would just do something that, well, see, the thing I don't like is that one is way too squiggly. Like, even though they're squiggly, they're kind of like, they're not that squiggly. Yeah, they're kind of like wavy squiggles. I think something like that looks a little bit more natural. So let me duplicate this. I'll make it dark. You know what? I'll use this color. And I'll make that darker. Fill it. Oops. Alright, I'm going to fill this so I can get going. Because otherwise I'll be here all night with this silly thing. Oh, I'm still in alpha lock, aren't I? Add a little bit of shadow on the back of this thing. I'm going to be working in hyper speed now. Like so. And maybe I'll just add a little bit of a little touch of light here Oop, that's a little too much. Just a little touch of light on this side. If that's where the light's hitting, I think that's good. I think that feels right. Gotta lighten this up a little bit. Oh well, and then we have our little holiday Pop-Tart. I like it. Thanks for stopping by, Per. I appreciate it. My man. Yeah, man. I'm hoping to see more stuff from you on here, and I appreciate you coming by and saying hello. It's been a long time, but at least you can see my gray-haired mug every now and again, because I really like doing these lives. So great chatting with you, bro. You too, Per. Appreciate the input and the knowledge. Everyone's so knowledgeable. Okay, I shouldn't merge that. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. Happy with this holiday cookie. Let me just save it. I feel like I'm gonna put some. Where is that? Where do I need to go? Where do I need to go? Sketching. Texture. Multiply. Got that texture on there. Just a little texture. I want a little more. Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm going to go ahead and merge this. And I can actually change the color. I can, if I wanted to, change the color to anything I wanted to. But I like our red. I think our red is nice. Get rid of this. No, that looked bad. Wasn't really that crazy with that face. Crazy about that face. I kind of just want to see now, like I'm in the mood to animate something again. So let me duplicate this. My man Chad got me drinking beers. Got me drinking beer. I need to, yeah, I really had fun with this snow. Actually, snow was a lot of fun. I know it looks like I'm going crazy if you just are tuning in, but there is a rhyme and reason to why I'm doing this crazy neurotic snow. No, I love hearing that. I'm glad to hear it. Lethal. 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 No, I'm glad to hear that. It's fun. I mean, honestly, live helps me a lot. Going live actually helps me a lot. Wait, why isn't the... Wait a minute. Why isn't the shadow moving? Oh, I know why. I don't have animation assist on. Okay, I get it. Undo all those liquefies. I need to have animation assist on. So then it will let me... Firstly, let me take this down to 2. Set this as my background layer. That will make it a lot easier for my life. Now, this actually probably will look pretty bad, but actually, let's do it this way. First, we'll do a little squat. And then we'll do a little more squat, and we'll actually move it down a little bit. Actually, we'll keep it. We'll just do a little more squat. And maybe we'll pause it there. And then maybe we'll duplicate this. And then we'll stretch it. We'll move it up. We'll stretch it. We'll make it a little thinner. We'll do a nice little motion blur. And we'll go ahead and duplicate this. And we'll make it out of the screen like this. Really high. I find it fun doing these kind of animations. Did I run out of... I did, didn't I? I need to make some more snow. That's okay, we'll just make some more snow here. Oh, I didn't mean to duplicate that. Make some more snow. And we'll make some more snow. And then we'll make one more and add some more snow. And I'll duplicate the bottom one again. Bring that up to the top. And I'll make it so like this is coming out of the bottom. I'll motion blur it. I'll skinny it up a little bit more even. And then I'll squash this. I'll widen it. Squash it a little bit more. Maybe move it up a scotch. And then I need to bring up the base again. Here. This I'll stretch. Make it a little skinnier. God, I need to make more snow already. Snow. Snow. So I'll just bring this up and then, so that'll be where it lands. But then I need to just like duplicate this a couple times because it needs to, there needs to be some breathing room. No, I don't want to duplicate that. I want to duplicate the cookie. All right, so let me just save one of these, put it away. Actually, I don't really need to. I have it already saved. So let me turn all these back on and just merge them. I think it looks pretty cute. Oh. I like to look at it on the laptop too. Alright, y'all. I think that's it for me. I'm actually very happy with this. Wasn't sure how the animation would play. I'm going to save a fast one and a slow one. Oh, why did I save it as JPEG? Dum. I'm going to try this GIF thing out. I want to see what it looks like as a GIF. I usually just do animated MP4, but we'll see. 59 megabytes. Interesting. So I'm going to send it to my computer. And then I want to set it back to 15. And send that to my computer as well. I probably could have just put them in Drive. I'll send them both to my computer. But anyway, I think that's it for our 2 animations. This guy, which is just mostly having fun with the snow. And a little bit of bounce. Very happy with that. And then this guy as well. So I'm very happy with these 2 animations. I think it's a success. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but it's Christmas, so maybe in my next videos I'll have these as like intros and outros and stuff, but I think they're very cute. Alright, y'all have a great night or a great day. It's been a pleasure. I appreciate you stopping by my stream and spending so much time with me. 3 hours I hit. So I'm still going to figure out how to get Twitch working, because I think I've been streaming 3 hours of a black screen to Twitch for the last 3 hours. How many times I'm going to say 3 hours? But keep drawing. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Okay, how do I stop this thing?